Hey, how's it going? I'm your bro, and I'm here to help you with all of your BeamNG problems. Well, at least the problem that has to do with modding. Now, you see, the problem I had when I first opened up the game is that I went through all the cars, all the levels, and I had quite a bit of fun. And once I was finished, I kind of just sat there with my motor idling, and I was like, what do I do next? You know, I could throw in some jumps, I could do whatever I wanted. But I was like, nah, this is going to get a little bit old. So I was like, okay, well, let's get some mods going. So I navigated to my Steam, went to library, got to BeamNG, and I was like, there's no workshop open for this because it's in early access. And so I'm like, okay, wait a second. There must be mods online. So I went through some videos and I finally figured out it was online. So let's get started. Let's first open up your internet browser. We're going to type in BeamNG.com. Enter. Wait for it to boot on up. And then you're going to be right here. Go ahead and click on forum. And then you're going to see all of these little forums that have popped up. And you can do these on your own if you'd like to. You know, you got bug reports, content creation, general discussions, all that fun stuff. But what we're looking for is mods right here. So you're going to look for mods, and then you're going to look for vehicles. And you're also going to see terrain levels maps. So keep that in mind for when we get back to that. But first, let's click on vehicles. And it'll pop up this page of land, air, props, boats. And we're going to click on land for cars, of course. And right here, you're going to see a whole lot of stuff. You're going to see red, you're going to see yellow, you're going to see green, you're going to see a little bit of orange and yellow mixed in, you're going to see guys with glasses, whatever. What you're seeing, actually, is WIP and released and on hold and canceled. On hold and canceled are pretty clear, but WIP, what does that mean? Well, that means work in progress, or beta release work in progress. So that means it's early stages. So that might mean that there's textures that aren't finished, or there's physics that aren't working. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose a released one, and if we want to look beyond all of this stuff and just look at the released ones, you can click on the green released, and that'll line up every single released file that's out there. So it's pretty awesome. Anyway, we're going to use the Honda CRX Del Sol. We're going to click on that. You can follow along with any other mod you're doing. It's going to be pretty much the same. You're going to want to go past all of these pictures and videos and text, and you can read it if you like to. These are helpful changelogs, which help you see what's up. But you're going to want to look for these attached files, Del Sol zip files. So next, what you're going to want to do is kind of just doop, click on that, and that'll start downloading in your little bar down here. That's going to take a few minutes, so just let that download, do some other stuff, and wait for it to finish. And once it's finished, you can just open it. And I already have this installed, so let's navigate to that file. You're going to want to open up two My Files windows. You're going to want to open up one that will go to your SteamApps and the BeamNG file. So we're going to click on this PC, local disk C, or whatever your main drive is. Click on Program Files 86. Make sure you don't go to the normal program files. Click on Steam. Once you scroll down, find it a little bit. Then keep going down, look for SteamApps. Then Common, then BeamNG.Drive, and then once you get here, look for Content. Okay, nothing else. And this is where the gold is at. We see levels and vehicles. So once again, we're going to do vehicles first. So let's just open up vehicles. Alright, so you can see right here, this is everything that's in that vehicles when you hit Control E in game, which pops up every single thing. And you got the hay bales, the hatches, the flip ramps, all that fun stuff, and then all the cars, of course. Well, what we want to do is we want to add one more vehicle to this. So you have this window up. You're going to want to right-click on this file, then click on just downloads, okay? That's actually what you want. You can throw this one, oh, let me just grab that one. Throw this one to the left and this one on the right. And I have Windows 10, so that's why it does some of that cool stuff. It's a very good update. Even enhances your FPS. Anyway. You're going to have downloads on the left and vehicles in your BeamNG file on the right, or vice versa. But anyway, you can see that I have Honda Prelude version 2.0 right there. The one I downloaded, even though it said 1.2, it's still the 2.0 version. It's the car we want. So what you're going to do is click on that and hold it and drag it all the way over and hit it right there. Because right there you see move to vehicles. Right here it says copy, and that's going to copy it in whatever the highlighted file is. And we don't want that. So we're just going to move it to vehicles. It's any of the blank spaces. Not in here because that'll create a pin, and you don't really want that. So once it's in there, it'll be highlighted, or you can just find it. You're going to want to double click on it, and you'll find this prelude file. Well, we need to get this file out, and in order to do it easily, we're just going to right click on the file and hit extract all. Make sure it's going right to this file, and then show extracted files when complete. And hit extract. That's going to take a second, and then there's going to be another window that pops up. So I'm going to put this window right here just so it isn't confusing. So right here, you're going to see that you have this Prelude SN, which comes with the Honda Prelude. And you're going to see this Prelude version 2.0 file that popped up. Well, you're going to want to keep that file in there, but you're going to want to add this file as well. So once again, don't copy it. Move to Vehicles. So move it on in there, and then you can just click on here, exit out, and just keep in mind that's what was in the Honda Prelude. So don't worry about it. You're all good. You've got the files out. So make sure that you have the Honda Prelude version 2.0 zip file, and then these two open files, which have all the mods in them. That has nothing. It does contribute, and this has all the fun stuff. Anyway, let's make sure it actually worked. All right. So you can minimize these, and you're going to open up BeamNG. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm going to put it in full screen so there's no distractions. And now you're going to want to hit on Drive and Free Roam. And then let's go to Grid Map and start. Now let's just wait for this to load up. It should be fairly quick if you've loaded it before. If it does take a little longer, it's because you haven't loaded it before. So make sure you're doing that with all your levels. And let's just scooch that audio down because you don't want it too loud or else it'll be distracting the video. Anyway, there we go. So you can see you've got your normal vehicle right here, and it's going to do all of its cool stuff, and you're like, okay, well, I've played with this truck before, it's kind of, or you're like, I don't know, but you're like, alright, it's time to move on. So you hit Control E, or you can hit Escape and hit Vehicles, but Control E is easier, and you'll see, boom, the Honda Prelude. Dude, where'd that come from? Well, the magic that you worked into the files allowed this profile to be here. So all you gotta do now is click on that, and you've got you got 8 new cars to deal with. Not to deal with, you've got 8 new cars to drive around and crash into each other and fly up into the air and everything. So I'm gonna choose the auto kit because this thing looks legit, and I never used it before. So you just gotta wait for that to load up. Boom. Let all those things load in. Oh man. Look at this thing, it is a beast. And we're just gonna zippity zap, fly it off this. Absolutely just crush it. Oh man. Oh man. Stuff's freaking out. Alright, well we're good. Anyway. Look at that. Look at it go. So you can see you got the mod now and you're all good to go. And there's no problems, it runs really smoothly. You can see everything working fine. And it's awesome. It's really fun. That's the easiest way to get these mods in. And you will probably go, yo dude, yo bro, I see this mods folder over here, and I click it and there ain't nothing in it. Well, that's because they either haven't added in that mods version yet for the workshop, and they're still working on that, and that's probably it actually. But we're just adding this in, and it's got all the files you need. So that's what I just taught you to do. You're going into the files and adding this car manually. And so it's pretty friggin' helpful when it comes to getting these cars. And I mean, these things are pretty awesome. The Prelude's one of my favorite. Boom, crash it, do whatever you want. Alright, so we've got the Prelude. You can follow those instructions I gave you for anything else. But for those of you who stuck around, let's move on to the levels, alright? So you're just going to want to quit out of here, or you can stay in it, whatever you want to do. And it looked for where is gonna zippy zap flight off this. I probably said okay Bing or something stupid like that. Anyway, so next you're gonna go back into your Chrome, let it boot up, and I bookmarked BeamNG, so I'm just gonna click on that, and then I'll send you back to the forums. You're gonna go to Terrains, Levels, Maps this time. Okay, don't click on Vehicles. Go one lower, Terrains, Levels, Maps, and then you've got the WIPs again released. You can just click on the released, and it'll give you everything. Now, one of my favorite maps is Leap of Death. So you just look up Leap of Death, type it up there. You might have to hit enter a few times. And it didn't find it. So let's just type in Leap, because it will find it this time. It will. Scroll down, and you'll see Leap of Death right there, alright? So this is pretty much the same process. Scroll down here. I didn't do that one only because I wasn't sure, but if you scroll down, you're going to find the zip file. So you click on that, install it. It'll do the same exact thing, and you can say it's got a little 1 next to it because I've already done it. So let that load. It'll load up, and then we're just going to pretty much exit out of here. We can open up both of these this time, except so you'll find the new Leap of Death folder in there, and this time in your BeamNG modding file, click back, and then just click on levels. But if you can't get to there, we don't need that. If you can't get into there because you got lost or it's kind of confusing, just go back to this PC, local disk, main drive, program files times 86. Scroll down until you see Steam, and then SteamApps, common, BeamNG, content. All right, and I'll leave those instructions in the description below just so it makes some sense if you can't follow, but hopefully you can. So then click on levels, and you'll see, boom, we've got all the levels right here. This is exactly what we want to see. So go back over here, and you're going to see Leap of Death, the one we just installed, or whichever one you want. No matter what, this is pretty much how it's going to work. Once again, click, drag, don't copy, move it right into levels, right click, extract all. It's the same exact process, trust me. It's not even that hard. And if it is, you can ask me. I'll Skype call you or something. Anyway, just let that beep-a-doop around. Beep-beep-a-doop. And that'll come with the Leap of Death folder again. You're going to do the same exact thing. Take that Leap of Death, throw it in there. And you'll... Oh, I totally just screwed up. Or not. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. So drag it over there, then you can exit out of this window. And you'll see, boom, I got Leap of Death there, I got Leap of Death there. And just to make it easier to see, name, you can see they're not even close to each other because it's a different file, but whatever. They should both be there. This time it's not 3 files just because of the way the mod is working. That Honda one just works differently, but you have to make sure that you're extracting this file and dragging it out into here, okay? So then you can just exit out of these two, boop boopity boop up BeamNG.Drive. Let's throw her back into full screen. Go into Drive, free roam, and you're like, yo, Leap of Death. Double click it, dude. Let's freaking boot this stuff up. It's gonna be so much fun. All night we're playing. We're never gonna stop. It's never gonna stop. Nothing's gonna stop us. We're playing forever. Anyway, it does take a second to load up because it is doing it for the first time. It says 2%. I'll shoot straight up to 100. Hopefully, please, come on, come. You can do it. Oh, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, come on. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Lordy. All right, and oh, we're already going. Boom. Right there. And we're already off to a great start. We're just going to start crushing stuff. Oh, man. Let's go a little faster. A helpful little bind is to bind Slo-Mo to Alt. What I did is I did Alt and then W is Realtime. Alt+S is 40%, which is 8 times. And then Alt+A is slower and Alt+D is faster. So you can bind those. It's pretty easy. If it's not, once again, you can just ask me. We'll hook something up. Anyway, look at it. Just absolutely destroyed. You're like, there's nothing you can do about that. But what we can do is throw on that parking brake with P, or nah, with P. Okay. Control C, and use your arrow keys or your numpad arrow keys to go up here. Boom! There's a new little section up here, dude. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. There's just so much new stuff. Hit F7, and your car is in. I put it still in slow-mo, and your car will pop up right there, even in its current condition, if it's crashed or anything like that. But let's use our new Honda Prelude. All right, Honda Prelude. I accidentally clicked on a random one. This is definitely. Oh, there we go. All right, it takes a second to load up each one as it's new. Anyway, let's freaking get out of here. Boom, and that's the higher point right there. So it's pretty awesome to kind of see the crash. So we're. Oh, I didn't get it in time. I hit Control S instead of Alt S because I'm a genius. Anyway, here we go. Go a little faster, a little slower. Anyway, that'll go all the way down, and it'll go pretty smoking fast. Boom. Oh, didn't even hit it. But anyway, that's how you pretty much do every single map. And if it's not, then just ask me. or you can probably figure it out on your own even. I encourage you to try it, see what you can do. And that engine still will go. It's crazy. I don't even get how that works. And if you have questions on controls and stuff, you can also ask me. YBR also has some really cool videos. He's really good at this stuff. Um, it's kind of where I got my inspiration to do one of these because he did one. And I was like, it's updated now, so I'll cover you, YBR. You don't even worry, my little baby. Okay. So anyway, this is how you do it. This is how you get Leap of Death. It does have controller support. BeamNG does. I don't know. I could tell you anything about this game, dude. Even though I got it like a day ago. Anyway, this goes on forever. So I want to thank you guys for watching my video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. You can leave a like if you feel like it, a dislike if you feel like it. If you're a really just awesome person, you can like and favorite and comment and subscribe. You know, do whatever you feel like doing. So this is your bro signing off. Have a great day. Pieces.